What's up, you salty sea dogs? I'm Dr. McKay and welcome back to Sea of Thieves. In this video guide, me and Danny are going to be showing you where to find all or most of the commendations for the Legend of the Seas. There are many commendations for this, and it requires you to travel to many different islands to find and inspect different things. So this guide will be precise and easy to follow. Now, me and Danny are doing the commendations in each area rather than following it one at a time. And this should make following this guide easier. So let's set sail to our first area. The Shores of Plenty. Right, then the first area we are covering is the Shores of Plenty. Now, as you can see, I have marked the map for all of the islands we need to visit. And this does include both outposts as well. So keep that in mind. And to save time, we are travelling up the left side and down the right side of the map. So the first island you need to visit is the Lagoon of Whispers. This is where you'll find Umbra. Talk to her to receive a commendation. There are more commendations to get from her that require you to wear certain cosmetics, but we will cover that at the end of the video. The next island you need to go to is Mermaid's Hideaway. Once at the island, the first one is located on the beach. It is a skeleton surrounded by dead fish. The next one is by the camp in the middle of the island on a board with a dog. And the third is up the left side hill. Right at the top on the broken house thing is a poster. Inspect all to get the accommodations. Now the next island is Golden Sands Outpost. Once at Golden Sands, head towards the back of the weapon shop. Next to a tree is a broken barrel. Inspect the barrel and then you'll head to the next location, which is by a bench in front of the tavern. There are two cups on the bench. Inspect them. The next is found inside the tavern. Right hand side of the fire is a piece of paper. Inspect that. The next is to the water tower on the southeast. You'll find a skeleton with a long piece of paper. That's all now from Golden Sands. The next island you'll need to go to is Crescent Isle. You'll find on the left side near the cave entrance is a broken barrel. There is a book. Read it to receive the commendation. That is the only one here. The next island is Sailor's Bounty. Once at Sailor's Bounty, head towards the main island and find the fishing camp. There is a painting near the fire. That's the only one here. So the next island is Smuggler's Bay. Once at Smuggler's Bay, head to the location on screen to find the first one. The next is located at the main camp by the cave. There is a drawing on the bench. The next is inside the cave. You'll find a Sea of Thieves book surrounded by candles. The next is located up on top of the island, and you'll find a board with a target just below it. That's the last one on Smuggler's Bay. The next island is Salty Sands. Once on Salty Sands, look for a rock roughly in the middle of the island. There will be a painting of a boat. Inspect it. There's only one here, so the next island you need to go to is Sanctuary Outpost. Once at Sanctuary, the first one on Sanctuary Outpost is located next to the shipwright. On the column is a bucket. Inspect that. Head to the tavern and go inside. On the right of the fire is a flag with 3 monkeys. Inspect it. Then on the opposite side of the room there is a portrait of the Kraken. Inspect it. Then head outside and inspect the tavern sign. The next one is towards the water tower. Look for a banana barrel. Inspect that. Then head back towards the pier to the broken building. You will find a bag of post. Inspect that, and now you've done on Sanctuary. The next island you need to head to is Lone Cove. Once on Lone Cove, head up to the central rock, and just on the outskirts of the central rock, you will find a small roof structure with a bell. Look for the missing poster on it. It's on the side on one of the pillars. This is all on Lone Cove, so the next island you need to go to is Cannon Cove. Make sure you park at the pier on Cannon Cove. Then once on the pier, run straight off. Dead ahead, there is a rock with names on it. Inspect it, then head to the cave. Inside, there is a barrel with a knife stabbed in it. Inspect it, and that is all on Cannon Cove. The next island is Wanderer's Refuge. Once at Wanderer's Refuge, head to the top of the central part of the island, and you'll find a half-built building. On the side, you'll find a wanted poster. That's the only one here on Wanderers, so the next island you'll need to go to is Reaper's Hideout. On this island, head to the west island. In the swamp, you'll find Merrick's Journal by an old campsite. That's the only one here, and last island you need to visit in the Shores of Plenty is Hidden Spring Keep. Once at Hidden Spring Keep, the small tower overlooking the southish side of the island, climb up the ladder, and up on the top, next to the fire, is a book. Read the book to get the last commendation. Now that is all of the locations of the commendations in the Shores of Plenty, but just remember, Umbrara still requires you to wear cosmetics for her to unlock more. The next one you can get, which is rather easy, is just die and go to the Ferry of the Damned. Once on the Ferry of the Damned, at the bottom right side of the door is a name. Inspect it to get the commendation there. So there you have it then, folks. There are all the commendations from the Shores of Plenty, plus the Ferry of the Damned. Now, this video took me a while to cut together because it was quite a lot of footage, and obviously I had to do a script. So I'm going to do a part series on the Legend of the Seas commendations. So the next one will be covering the Ancient Isles. So if you liked the video and you found it helpful, please give me a like, and don't forget to subscribe, and if you have any comments, please leave me them down below. I've been Dr. McKay. Thank you for watching, happy sailing, and I'll catch you next time. Cheers.